Turn now to Sarah Bianchi. She's Chief Strategist of International and Political Affairs and Public Policy at Evercore ISI. Sarah, it's great to have you here. You say help focus investors' attention here. I mean, is it obvious what you think the catalysts are, or what are you studying in particular now?
Well, investors are definitely watching this closely because the election has so much impact on so many different sectors, whether that comes from energy, trade, a whole range of issues. So they're very focused on this. I think we'll be very attuned to the press conference today, later tonight that you mentioned with the president. Look, I think the Senate caucus lunch was important. President's advisors went up to make their very best case as to the path forward as they see it for the president. But I agree with what your reporters are saying in terms of there's a lot of conversations to be had tomorrow, over the weekend, before this whole thing settles out. I think
Pelosi
very much in the air.
Exactly. Reportedly, Pelosi has sort of indicated to people that wait till NATO ends, and then, and if you feel the need to kind of make a statement about where you stand, then go ahead and do that. And we've seen a number of people come out, evidently since hearing that. You're saying, look, watch what happens after the lunch today. Do we see any other senators coming out of that saying it's time to step aside? What do those in key Senate races? We spoke to Senator Fetterman of Pennsylvania this morning, but he's not the one up for re-election. I mean, he's strongly backed Biden. Senator Casey, I believe, is the one who is up for re-election. Ohio, Wisconsin, people like Klobuchar. Hearing from those senators will probably tell us a little bit more right now, wouldn't you say?
I think that's absolutely right. It's those who are in races. Senator Baldwin in Wisconsin, Senator Casey, as you mentioned, in Pennsylvania. Right now, they are polling ahead of President Biden in the polls, and they look like they're holding pretty strong. But these are a lot of tough races, and those are the things that certainly President Biden himself will be on his mind as well. He's got good relationships with many of them. But I also do think that Pelosi's points are important. She is a great ally of Joe Biden's. She has been for a long time. So the fact that she is speaking publicly about what's next also means that there's a lot of conversations going on behind the scenes about the best path forward. And those I do expect will also pick up Friday and over the weekend.
You do expect those to pick up, that we might hear more talk of the Carville idea or this kind of super blitz primary or things like that?
Well, I think what Pelosi was very clear about is that this is President Biden's decision. So the first thing they need is to get a final answer there on that path forward and to make their case to him directly if they don't believe that is the path. Once they settle out that big question, then some of the different ideas out there, if it is not Biden, are very viable. That's something they have time to come up with before the convention. But the really big question now is for the president to make his intentions known and how he plans to go forward.
All right. Yep. It's absolutely still up to him. Sarah, for now, thanks very much. We appreciate it.